So here we are in North Bali, continuing our exploration of Indonesian essential oils. I'm Dorene Petersen for the American College of Healthcare Sciences and the College Store, the Apothecary. And we're here today at a wonderful clove leaf distillery, as I said, in North Bali. At the entrance of the distillery we have these wonderful cocoa trees, which are just fascinating. You can actually see the cocoa pod. There's a lovely cocoa pod up here, and you can see the cocoa pods actually growing directly from the stem and trunk of the tree. They don't actually come out on a stalk. It's quite fascinating. So let's take a look at this clove leaf distillery. It's a very unique location right on a beautiful river. We've actually wended our way up from the main part of Bali, down in Denpasar, and we wended our way up through the mountains. We're pretty high up here, and we're surrounded in clove forest. So it's a fantastic aroma and just exceptionally beautiful. The clove trees, as you can see, are very tall, so they're very old. And most of the clove bud that is being harvested right now in Indonesia is being used for the clove cigarette industry. So the majority of the distillation now is with the clove leaf. And it's harvested very simply. Women basically sweep the dried leaves from under the clove in the clove forest, bag it and bring it to the distillery. And the distiller here has just shared with us that the clove leaf, the women are paid around about 700 rupiah per kilo, so that's about 7 cents a kilo. As you can imagine, quite slow, hard work for a small amount of money. But the price of clove leaf oil is actually rising because of the demand for clove leaf and the shortage of clove bud. And oh look, this is interesting. Here we actually have cocoa drying. That's interesting. So here we are walking down to the distillery, and you can see here the clove leaves are delivered in sacks, and you can see here the spent leaves are spread on this concrete area to dry, and they're actually using the spent leaves as the fuel for the water steam distiller, which we are about to go and look at. So as we move down from here, again we can see more of the spent leaves. So this is a nice operation where they're actually sustainably fueling the water steam distiller with the spent material. So they're not actually using any diesel or wood or any other material. What we have over here is the condenser, and I'd like to introduce you to our distiller.
Dharma.
Narman.
Nice. Dharma.
Nice to meet you. And this is our driver today, Bagus, who's driven us up here. Thank you very much.
And who else?
And here's Peter from Ithiat, who's joined us on this adventure. And we have a little background noise, the chainsaw, which I hope is not chopping down clove trees. But so here we have the condenser, which is basically a big concrete vat, like a swimming pool, and the pipes, I'm not sure if you can see them because there's quite a lot of scum on the surface, are running through this condenser, and it's cooling the distillate, which is then moving down into the quite sophisticated separator down here. So here we have the pipes that are carrying the distillate out of the retort into the condenser, And as we journey down here through these steps, and this distillery is only about 4 years old, we were just told. This is probably one of the most sophisticated separating systems we've seen on our exploration of Indonesian essential oils. And because clove leaf is a heavier oil, the specific gravity of clove leaf is such that it sinks to the bottom. The clove leaf is actually sinking in these separators and coming out down here and then being filtered through this filtering system into this plastic container, which we hope it doesn't stay too long in. Quite a sophisticated system, and as you can see, there's more than one pipe bringing the distillate, the cool distillate, out into the separating areas. And here we actually have the water steam So I've got a good shot there of the whole process. As you can see, it runs quite a way down the hillside here. They've made a really nice use of the lay of the land here. It's really well designed, this distillery. And as you can see here, we have the retort here and the boiler here, and it's a steam water steam distillation. And here is a really interesting method for getting the spent leaves into the boiler, into the fire to fuel the boiler. So they're quite amazing. It's like a
Have to try it.
it's like a bamboo. Can I try it? It's like a interesting piece of bamboo that is like a big set of tweezers, and the man picks them up. Oh, it's not as easy as it looks. Hang on a minute, I have to put my bag down. It's quite hard. Okay, obviously there's a technique to doing this. Can I put it in? Okay, so what am I doing wrong? Maybe this side? Push it in? Oh, I'm still not. Oh! He thinks this is really historical. I think I just would have a difficult time doing this job. And quite hot too. Oh yes, and come and look at the fire right in there. It's really interesting. What we're also seeing here, which we haven't seen in any other units, is a sight glass, which is a very innovative addition to this distillery. So basically you can see here the level of the water. Oh look, here we can watch this man actually do it properly. Oh, look at that. I think I just lost my job.
And then you reuse them for fuel. Yeah. These are the spent leaves.
Right, they dry out
leaves,
front.
yes.
Yeah.
And this is the only fuel they use.
Yeah. Another Manchester United support.
Yes, look at that.
Good.
Manchester United,
Yeah,
nice
yeah.
to meet you. I'm Dorene.
I'm Yoman.
Yoman, nice
Yeah.
to meet you, Yoman.
Yeah, man, I'm Robert. Good to meet you.
Well, so there we have it. Clove leaf essential oil production. Clove leaf essential oil production in northern Bali, Indonesia. and we are just thrilled to have been able to visit today and learn about the process of clove leaf oil production firsthand.